All right, let's go ahead and dive into their next move. The person on your mind. I saw the Chariot in the reverse. Did you see that? We also have, what is this? King of Swords in the reverse. A Chariot in the reverse. Interesting. Seems to be the only two cards. 3, 7 of Pentacles in the reverse. All right, now we're good to go. Let's go ahead and dive into their next move. We're going to dive into their current energy towards you, what's influencing their next move, their immediate next move, how should you respond, like what's the best approach there, and then we're going to see the potential outcome in the short term. I'll also have an extended reading here as well, so we can dive into it a little bit more. The link will be down below in the description box, and it'll be $3. All right, so interesting combination we've got going on here. So starting off with the King of Wands as their current energy towards you, which is actually a really great card because the King of Wands is like this passionate, determined, confident, exciting energy. And it also comes forward with a really strong attraction. So they are feeling very pulled to you, very magnetic energy, and they're seeing you as somebody who's really worth pursuing, somebody that they are feeling passionate about. And this card can also, tap into the ego a little bit there too. So they can be wanting to impress you, sweep you off your feet in some sort of way, charm you, can really come forward with this card, and wanting to take the lead or wanting to take action. And so like underneath the surface when it comes to them, they could be craving to be seen as really confident, really strong, really desirable. They could be craving to be seen as a very attractive individual, right? Diving into kind of like that Leo energy, we're wanting to be somebody who is seen in a very high regard and somebody who is desirable. So their current energy towards you is very, very passionate and very confident, and it's coming forward in a really strong magnetic energy. And so diving into their next move, what's influencing their next move, we have the Devil. There could be some sort of fear. There could be some sort of pattern that they find themselves caught in when it comes to romantic pursuits or even when it comes to you in general, where they may have a strong attachment, right? Their self-worth with the King of Wands might be attached to how you perceive them, how much you go after them, how much you receive the energy that they bring forward. There could be something to do with losing control in the situation, fear that you are going to move forward with somebody else or that you don't want them anymore, you don't see them as somebody who's attractive. There could be this, sense of fear or a sense of jealousy that can kind of come forward in the situation, but they could also be tempted by the situation between the two of you. So say there's something going on here where there is a coworker aspect, or professor-student aspect, or even some sort of infidelity, right? There could be something that comes forward as temptatious when it comes to you. There's something that is maybe different or something that is a little bit of a no-no when it comes to connecting with you, and that could be something that really leads them forward as well. So that's not going to be for everybody. There could be just some sort of temptatious energy. They see you as a very attractive person, and so that's influencing their next move. But what is their next move? We've got the Moon. And the Moon is kind of a little hidden. It's unclear. So you may be getting some mixed signals from them or some sort of confusing behavior. You may literally be in no contact, right? You may be in no contact when it comes to this person. But it seems like they are a little bit maybe testing the waters there with that Devil energy, trying to see if the ground is okay to walk on when it comes to approaching you, because they may not necessarily know how to show you that they have feelings for you or show you that they are wanting something deeper, because they're kind of coming forward as the King of Wands, right? Somebody who's maybe a little bit more in the ego base, the passion base, the excitement base, the confidence base, rather than the emotional aspect of like love or the stability aspect of the Pentacles. They seem to be coming forward with this, hidden, uncertain energy. And so That being said as well, I mean, they could still be deciding their next move when it comes to the moon, kind of thinking of a bunch of different things to do, a bunch of different ways to approach you, trying to figure out what is the best one. So I would say, even with the moon, they could call you unknown number. They could add you on Instagram from a fake profile. They could even get on a dating app to see if you're there, but not show pictures of their face. Like, you know how some people on dating apps, they show like side profile and things like that? Could even be something like that. Trying to see if you're available, trying to see if you're open, what's your status. There could be that sort of energy coming forward here. So how should you respond? We have the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is going to ask you to stay in your power, but also keep the spark alive. This is a sense of passion, excitement, desirable energy, keeping things playful. We don't want to get into too serious of an energy here when it comes to the moon, right? We don't want to have them come forward and then we are responding Pentacle saying, when are we getting into a relationship? No. Because the moon comes forward with a very strong sense of fear and uncertainty. And then when we have this Ace of Wands, we need to react in a playful manner, keeping the spark alive. So this is asking for you to match that King of Wands energy and be confident, be playful, be excited, be passionate. And then we end up in the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is going to give us stability, passion, energy. We're excited in that Four of Wands, the fire sign energy, Wands energy that we've got coming forward here. To celebrate together, to be in this place of the number 4, the harmony, the excitement, the passion, the desire of being around each other. So with responding in this passionate way, we match them in that King of Wands energy and bring forward this excitement that unifies us together in the Wands energy, the passion, excitement, the desire of being around each other and having a really fun and good time and feeling together. Maybe even feeling like we're mirroring each other here, or with that number 4 feeling a little bit more committed. So let's go ahead and dive into the moon in the extended reading. We're going to see what is that all about. We're going to maybe dive into more of what they're hiding here too with the moon, since the moon is more of that secret and a little bit of hidden energy. We're going to, grab some cards on that and see what do we need to know. So again, the extended is only $3. Feel free to check out the link down below in the description box or the pinned comment. And if you'd like a personal reading, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. That's the absolute only place that I do personal readings. So if you'd like to have one done, you can go ahead and check out a personal reading on my website. I'm just trying to look here for the initials, acronyms, names, and words, little thingies that we had. And I don't know where I've put the bit of them. Maybe we will have to do that in the extended reading here if I cannot find it right away. We might have to do that in the extended. So if you'd like to join me in the extended reading, again, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. I will have the link down below in the description box. And I will go ahead and find those initials, acronyms, names, and words. And we will go ahead and pull some of those in the extended reading as well. I'll see you there.